Hello guys and girls, Voices from the Dark here. Welcome back to the Champion of Cyrodiil challenge with Marina freaking Mistfire, who's down here in Welke, looking at the fallen foes. Rats haven't really been much of an issue lately. However, I do remember the start of the challenge, when a little bit of parkour in episode 1 was the only thing saving us from certain death. You have quite the distance on those rolls, I gotta say. Whoop. I like that. We are down here in Welke, looking for the final Ayleid Statue that Umbacano requires. Desires. Once we get that, we can finish up the collector quests, which is not something I'm sure I've ever done before. So, hooray. For that though, we're gonna make our way through a couple of nasty denizens. Whoa. Okay. Spooky ghosts too. At least fighting them is much easier now than it was before. Like when we're stuck on that pirate ship having to summon Flamey all the time to keep us alive. We'll probably need to pick quite a few locks. I don't think I'm gonna need Traveler's Grace down here. So I'll probably switch it out. Alright. I'll take it. Thank you very much. Maybe there's even a chance of getting something good in the master chest here. I see a spell coming. I was gonna do a backflip, but I kind of failed on the keys, so it didn't look so cool. Alright. Rawr. Anything good in here? Nope. That's fine. Not a lot of enemies we can break the armor of in here. We've gotten so much armor training lately that I'm okay with that. Okay. I did, however, look up disintegrate armor because I was curious about the effect of the spell, and as it turns out, it does in fact target a random piece of gear on the enemy whenever we use an effect on them. Which is why some pieces of theirs never break. Oh boy, slaughterfish. Alright, I'm invisible. There we go. Still remember killing slaughterfish in the Romara River. This entire series is just gonna be me being like, oh, remember when we did this? Remember when we... 176 episodes later? I look forward to the big 200. Oh boy. I'm thinking we'll time episode 200s with the next main quest mission, because that's going to be possibly the hardest challenge that we have faced yet. So I think before episode 200 we need to get ready. It's essentially going to be preparation before the big boy event, where we have to get our big boy pants. And really, this place is Welke to sell is through that door on our right. We're gonna need new spells. We have Master Restoration now, so I'm sure we can make something great. We also can make probably some other cool master level spells, because we have Master Illusion now. We can get Master Mysticism if we desire. Alteration. Even Conjuration. Because what we could do is that we could make some insanely long-lasting summon, maybe, or something like that. Then we could spawn that in. If we need more magicka, maybe we can use Fortify Magicka spells. And they get like a huge magicka pool that we can use to cast out some sort of massive spell. I mean, there's a potential there. If we see a friend really in need, we can drop like an emergency heal that might need spells as a setup and Welkin stones to replenish magicka and such, but it's something. Also, I think, maybe not with this enemy, but in general, we need to block more. I really want to get our block skill up there. And blocking and taking hits is also great light armor training and heavy armor. I'm fairly certain we're training heavy armor 8%. Yeah. Because Spellbreaker is heavy armor, so our shield, even though we don't block with it, we still get heavy armor for using it. We gotta fill up terror here, because we're not doing much without a charge. And get Thornblade back up. Not gonna bother with the weapons of most of these guys, I think. Because there are many ways of training armor, ways that I was not even quite sure of. But after doing some research, I don't think we're gonna struggle to get that to 100. It was one of the skills that I was initially very hesitant about doing, because I figured it would be about as slow as, say, marksman or something, which might seem odd, but I never really used a lot of repair hammers when I was playing normally, and it just seems really tedious and really slow, and for a part of our experience, it was. Here's a good thing about getting bit in the butt by a rat. Your light armor is like a second skin after all those days and weeks of wearing it. You've learned to move easily with it in combat. As a journeyman of light armor, your gear is no longer damaged as swiftly from combat. Well, that sucks. I like my gear being damaged. That means I can fix it. Whatever. Pfft. Keep improving yourselves, Marina, but do you really? Do you really improve? Or is it something you tell yourself? Oh boy. Zoom. No, you don't. Oh. Also, I mean, if we're 69 heavy armor, we're just about to hit 70, which means we can start the trainer quest as well. Now, why walk when you can run, guys? It's always been my motto. And now the miles of running and hours of swimming have paid off. Better fatigue regeneration rates. Nothing wrong with that, unlike certain other perks. I'm not naming any names, I'm just saying. Maybe not all of them are desired. But that's fine. You get good ones, you get bad ones. That's life. You just gotta deal with them. Oh. Hey. Treasure. Okay, so we came from down here, went up the stairs, made myself invisible because I thought that was a different spell than what it was. This is a solid wall. Marina Mistfire is good, but I don't think she's that good. I don't see a switch. I think the switch might be on the other side since there's a door. Blackwood, so that's where we actually came in. It looks like we could have taken a different path in the first chamber. That's interesting. Alright. Let's get going then. So now we can backtrack. So we went through the flooded room, but there was... Right, there was Welke at a cell. There was a door to something that we never, ever entered. An unexplored ruin. I think after this, we're gonna give these Ayleid ruins a little break. So we've seen a lot of them, delved into most. We've checked out the most important ones, so from now on, we're not gonna do them unless we're forced to. Which we are in a lot of quests, but that doesn't matter. Oh, goodies. For me? You shouldn't. Oh. It's that grumpy old man watching our treasure. I want it. Boink. Okay, I probably shouldn't mess. Maybe I can shoot it over to me somehow. If I can get it behind it. I'm probably gonna knock it out of bounds. I shouldn't do that. Could mess up the entire quest. Hey, hey. I have the high ground. What are you gonna do? Shoot spells at me? Oh no. He's shooting spells. Oh wow. Quite some power there, Lich, resisting my powerful attacks. But they all fall in the end. Even with your quivering skirts trying to seduce me. Alright, let's catch this a little longer up. There we go. Nope. Oh, I wanted it to bounce off the wall, but the feet is just not... The radius isn't long enough. Remember back in the day, Wolverine episode 4? Whoop. When we had to actually shoot flares to get those things down. Good times. Well, guys and girls, final Ayleid statue, freaking gotten, boss coffer, with a skill book. Actually, just 5 skill books for some reason. I don't know how it happened. Is that the one we need? Or was it the retort that we need? I can't remember. Yes! It's the final piece of master equipment in Alchemy. I will take it. This War Axe winner looks freaking sick. I'll take it all. Oh, this is so cool. We can finally make the most powerful potions and poisons. Okay, let's see if we can do some sort of test with it. So let's make a new Restore Magicka. Is that a significant upgrade? So the old one is Restore Magicka 21 points for 75 seconds. This is 24 points for 78 seconds. That's a leap. That's a leap and a half. That means we can also make the best of the best. And I'm happy about that. Ding ding. Not Vampire Dust. I actually want to save those for the Major skill requirements. Because when you go stealing, that's when you're forced to pick flowers. However, if you're caught murdering a fellow initiate in the Mage's Guild, they'll ask you to get Daedra Hearts and Vampire Dust. And I feel like that might actually be easier for us to get. So I don't really feel like picking flowers again. It wasn't fun. So I think we might have to get a little devious in the Mage's Guild. I mean, they have so many novices and apprentices walking around the school grounds. They're not gonna miss one of them, right? No, it has to be public and people do have to see the murder. We'll have to lay a little bit of a plan. Well, I think that was most of the ruin checked out, though that's still not Traveler's Greatstark. It's not magically become that spell, even though you want it to be. Zoom. Let's head on back. Considering we now have Master Restoration, we have Master Illusion, we're getting close to Master Mysticism and Alteration as well. Alteration would help with shield spells, Restoration, healing spells. I'm just thinking of all the ways we can become a supportive player. Because once we reach episode 200 and things really start taking off in the main quests, we're gonna need to protect people. He said turning invisible. Am I walking the, I don't know. I have no clue anymore. We're just going a direction. So I'm wondering, like, what can we make? Because now the skill master requirement is no longer an obstacle. It's just Magicka based now. The greater spell effect, the more expensive it's gonna be. But we can also make ourselves ready by, whoa, okay. Lost a couple of limbs there, but that's fine. We can make ourselves ready by like fortifying our Magicka, getting a huge pool, then casting out some sort of uber spell that maybe heals the whole battlefield or something. Though healing spells are going to be difficult because they can also heal our enemies, so I think the radius needs to be, we need to be careful when we send out those. Okay, back in the starting chamber. Chamber of Mist. And an Ebony Emerald Ring, which I will take, and I will not complain. Okay. Welke's in there. Welke's in there. Okay, that opens a wall somewhere. Probably the wall that we saw earlier. That we could not access. I really want some more lockpicks. And some more repair hammers for that matter. Just makes it so much easier to ding up on things. Because we do have that Skyforge smithing spell, which is a nice spell to have, don't get me wrong. However, the higher our armor level, the better we are at fixing stuff. The better we are at fixing stuff, the less times we have to actually ding it. No, let's do this the proper way. Let's see if I still have it. So being worse at armor is good for us when it comes to practice-wise. Because it means that we will spend longer fixing, gaining more experience. Thank you. And I believe that concludes our tour. Ladies and gentlemen, that is well complete. That is the final Ayleid Statue collected. Umbacano will be pleased. After all, he has tasked us with a new mission, and now that our business is concluded, statue-wise, we might have to take him up on that offer. So, we gotta go to Leia Win. Leia Win's where you wanna be. For that, though, I think we're just gonna suck in the fresh air. Maybe smell the plants. I don't know. Do something. It's a foggy day. Not necessarily what we would want for the business that's about to occur, but I think we'll make a little save right here. And now we gotta get the remaining couple of Nern routes along this river. Once we have that, that just leaves the swamp area left, which... Oh, we're very close to Fort Teleman, aren't we? Would you want to go there before we go down, or were we going to do that on the way back? I don't know. I also kind of want to stop by the Imperial Bridge Inn, because I do believe there's somebody there that we ought to talk to. For that, though, let's jump off. I do believe there are about 8 Nern roots that we need to collect here, so we've gotten one of them. And these will be the final ones that we need to deal with. Please go away. Don't bother me. Oh! I'll take it. Also looks like we have gotten ourselves in a spot of trouble with the portal over there. And the rain's picking up, so today's just gonna be peachy. It's just gonna be one of those days when you don't want to wake up. As Fred Durst once told us. I know there's so many spooky things in the woods. I don't fear them. Aha, get the plants and get the heck out of Dodge. That's the plan. That's gonna be the whole plan down the riversides. Not stopping for anyone or anything other than to occasionally murder, I suppose. I would want to use my bow more casually, I think, because it does have quite a powerful effect that we haven't been using as much as we probably should. Get a couple of those ebony arrows. Let's see. Do we have some Welke stones? We could place those on the bar. Then I also think we can poison Hatred's Soul. And with that, we can slow enemies and poison them, and it's... I don't need to explain to you why that's a good combination. Hello? Nice. That leaves just 4 more plants? Indeed. Halfway there. We're going speed mode this time. I don't like being down here by the river, graveling's a word now in English. Graveling in the dirt looking for plants, but that's what we're doing now. You know, like Graveler, the Pokemon. Don't you know what graveling is? I'm disappointed. I thought you were sophisticated. I thought you knew more. I will slowly lose my sanity along these shores. And I need my sanity for the freaking swamps. That's where the true measure of skill and sanity will come into play. Oh, a plant! I will take it. And I will be very pleased that I got it. Oh wow, we're on a streak. 1 more plant to collect. Let's see if we can find it. Eyes peeled. Probably should get Illuminados out. If I'm being honest. Though I also really like the torch. But you can't have torch and a bow. Are you silly? We're not going to unequip the mundane ring though. Okay. 1 more along this river. Well, I have a pretty good feeling it's missing. It's missing in action. Which means we've picked it up before. Maybe. Oh, well, that's up for me in the future to spend some time, I won't say how long, figuring out. Doesn't matter though, it will not impede our progress. However, I just want to take a very quick trip up to the Imperial Bridge Inn. Just while we're in the neighborhood. You might argue that we're not strictly in the neighborhood. But, you know. Detours, they're simply par for the course with Marina Mistfire. She gets bored if she just goes to one objective. That's why she never finishes one guild line in one go. Wants to save the world one time and then become a super cool mage the next, and then she wants to steal stuff. She's good at stealing stuff. That's always been a specialty of hers. Doesn't matter who owns it, she'll steal it and sell it back to you for a profit. Just the kind of girl she is. And we gotta respect that, okay? Imperial Bridge Inn. Here I am. This glowing superhero.
Now that I have my notes back, my research continues.
Greetings.
Alright, I remember helping you out, Miss...
Speak.
I know you're Lithnilian, that was it. How can you forget a name like that?
Now that I have my notes back,
Yes, I get that.
my research continues.
Hey, Marisa, aren't you from... We helped you out with that goblin quest.
Hello.
I've seen plenty of Ayleid ruins.
Me too.
What can I do for you?
I am just stopping by.
Farewell.
Hello.
Hey,
Well met.
Davella, you're a wonderful girl.
Knowledge is the key to success in
You
any
look like you've bloodied your knuckles a few times. Can you offer me training in hand-to-hand?
You should consider going to Bruma and talking with Helvius Cecia. He can teach you more than, well, probably anyone. You should...
There we... Okay, did you see that? It did not get added until I talked the second time. Same thing happened with Rashisa
It's you.
over in Coral.
What's going on with you?
Whatever. It's fixed. And of course, if we want to learn about brawling, we gotta go talk to some drunken Nord up in the north. So we'll put that on our to-do list the next time we stop by Bruma. Just wanted to get that recommendation while we were out and about, so we can do that later on. When one travels on foot, one has to plan ahead just a little bit. Now then, I don't think there's really much in the way of interruptions on the... Oh, hey, there's an imp. I say that and then I get assaulted by, like, a gang of wolves. Not to worry. I got just the thing for you. Ah, wonderful. Simply wonderful. Now, we do have Fort Teleman down there. I wasn't sure if that was where we were gonna go. Kind of wanted to get over to Leowin proper. But, I mean, Umbacano was rather distressed about the Bloodworm Helm being taken by one of the members of the council. So I suppose we should go down there and just make sure that everything's going according to plan. Will-o'-the-wisp. Oh, it's been a while, hasn't it? My dear friends. Boink. I can kill a... Whoa. Oh, look at the redword here. This is where you want to go if you want redword. Holy heck. There's a big cluster of them. Luckily, we don't need them anymore. However, I am going to need some arrows if I want to deal with this boy. Oh. Ah. Perfect. That works out really well, actually. Now, marksman trains really slowly, but anything we can get is worthwhile. And if it's an effective way of killing them all the same, why not do it? That's what I say. Alright, something along the shore sees me. Distant crab is like a distant dream. I'm not gonna... I can't complete... Okay, I've said it, now I have to complete it. They're both not worth chasing. No, that's a little on the downsides. They fade away before you even know it. No. I can't spin it in a positive way. We're just stuck with it now. I do not have the Ring of Skimming on, which greatly troubles me. There we go. I have to be one with the darkness now. As long as I can walk on water. That's my only requirement. Oh. Somebody's coming. Somewhere. Now there is a portal. But I don't think we're gonna let that trouble us. I think we'll still be able to make it over to Fort Teleman. Oh, they even have a nice little pond here. How quaint. Wow, what a safe place to take it. This place looks... Oh. Oh, just necromancers outside? That's a great sign. Okay, something's gone terribly wrong here.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Well, you want to taste my bow? How's that? So polite, even puts down her freaking weapon before she dies. Ooh. Maybe it's cosplay time. Maybe we infiltrate. Alright. Where is it? Yes. Yes. I like it. I like it a lot. And that's what we're gonna go with. Okay. Fort Teleman. They had taken away one of the artifacts here. Given the resident outside, I think it's safe to say that things aren't looking so good. I've arrived. I need to find Earl of Jarl. Right. We've seen him around the quarters of the council. Wait, so is the whole council the three of them? Because they were always up in the council quarters. I thought there was like a big... Are there just three of them? No, maybe not, but they're the only visible ones. Oh. Oh, this is gonna be pleasant. Oh, shh. Someone's coming. This might be fun. Well, guys and girls, I think we're gonna conclude it there for the day. I'm kind of excited to delve into this necromancer-infested dungeon. Usually plenty of, well, not that I really want their potions anymore, but chances for master level loot. We did get a master calcinator completing our master set this episode, which was very, very fun. In the next one, we'll wipe out this place, head down to Leowin, and finally see a city again. I feel like we've been in the wilderness forever now, and I need to feel some solid, non-swampy ground beneath my feet. Then again, maybe Leowin's not the best place for that. Regardless, have a still good day, take care, and stay awesome. But most importantly, everybody, stay dark. Goodbye.